My daughter was pointing at her private parts while my mother hugged her and told her she was a good girl. I pulled over immediately, hands shaking so bad I could barely hold my phone. My ex-wife Diane had been pushing for sole custody for months, claiming I was unstable. Our court date was in 2 weeks. Now I understood why. I sat in that parking lot for 20 minutes, watching the footage loop. My own mother, the woman who'd raised me, coaching my daughter to destroy me. The rational part of my brain kicked in. If I stormed home angry, they'd just deny everything. I needed proof that would hold up in court. I called my lawyer from the car. She listened to the recording, then said 4 words that changed everything. Don't confront them yet. That night, I acted normal. Hugged my daughter, thanked my mom for babysitting, made small talk about her day. The whole time, my mother smiled that grandmother smile I'd trusted for 35 years. My lawyer had me install additional cameras, one in a teddy bear, another in the clock on the mantle, all legally placed in my own home. Over the next 10 days, I documented everything. My mother came over 6 more times. Each visit, more coaching, more rehearsal, more promises of rewards once the bad man is gone. My daughter didn't understand what she was doing. She thought it was a game. Grandma said if she remembered her lines, they'd go to Disneyland. The hardest part was tucking her in each night, reading bedtime stories, knowing what was coming. Court day arrived. Diane's lawyer called my daughter to the stand. She walked in clutching that teddy bear with the camera inside. My daughter's testimony was perfect, exactly as rehearsed. She cried on cue, pointed to the right places. The courtroom reactions were everything you'd expect. Gasps, Diane crying. Then my lawyer stood up. Your Honor, before cross-examination, I need to submit critical evidence. Diane's lawyer objected immediately, but the judge allowed it. My lawyer played the first video. My mother's voice filled the courtroom. Remember, when they ask where he touched you, you point here and start crying. My daughter's voice. But Daddy didn't touch me there. I know, sweetie, but this is important. Do you want to go to Disneyland or not? The judge's face went from concern to fury in about 3 seconds. We played 6 more recordings, each one worse than the last. My mother promising rewards. Diane on speakerphone approving the script. Detailed discussions about which lies would be most believable. My daughter looked confused when she saw herself on screen. She turned to Diane, who'd gone completely pale. Mommy, why are we watching my practice? That one sentence destroyed them. The judge ordered an immediate recess and Child Protective Services interview. Diane's lawyer tried to argue the recordings were inadmissible, but my lawyer had checked every legal box. My home, my cameras, my property. When court resumed, the judge didn't even try to hide his disgust. He granted me sole legal and physical custody on the spot. Diane got supervised visitation only, pending a psychological evaluation. But the part that broke me? He also ordered an emergency protective order. My mother was banned from any contact with my daughter. My mother tried to speak, but the bailiff cut her off. She was escorted out screaming that she was protecting her granddaughter. Diane just sat there, staring at the table. After court, my siblings caught me in the hallway, half apologized, half accused me of entrapment. My brother said I should have just talked to mom instead of setting her up. I asked him what he would have done if his daughter was being coached to send him to prison. He had no answer. That night, my daughter asked why grandma couldn't visit anymore. I told her grandma had confused her about some grown-up things and she needed time to think about her choices. She accepted that more easily than I expected, then asked if we were still going to Disneyland. I said yes, but a different kind of trip. Just her and me. No conditions, no rehearsals, no lies. 2 weeks later, the district attorney charged both Diane and my mother. Conspiracy to commit perjury, child endangerment, witness tampering. My mother's facing up to 5 years. She still tells anyone who'll listen that she was protecting my daughter from me. The sad part? I think she actually believes it.